What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how you can use Mr. Sinister to beat up on Darkhold in Arena. We're going to break that down, talk about the mechanics a little bit, show a fight, just kind of go through everything with that. And yeah, surprisingly, Mr. Sinister has arisen and is once again part of the arena meta by being able to clone the enemy Morgan and beat up on some Darkhold teams. So let's go ahead and break it down. Alright, so what's going on here? And actually, I do have to give a shout out to Dogbert's gaming support. He originally came out with this video, posted it yesterday, and it is pretty much cloning the enemy Morgan onto your team with your own Morgan. And what this means is that you're able to pretty much shut down the enemy Morgan with their ultimates, putting the trauma and ability block on Morgan, and then every time someone on the enemy team moves, your Morgans are moving twice as fast because of the passive. Each of them give 10% speed bar to themselves and Darkhold allies every time that that an enemy takes a turn. And with that, that means that you are pretty much going to gain 20% speed bar on your Morgan Le Fay characters every time someone on the enemy team takes a turn. And this this pretty much means that you are just, it's a little crazy. So pretty much the team is going to be 2 Eternals, plus Sinister, plus Morgan Le Fay, plus Emma. You have Emma in there for that minus 10% speed on the enemy team, and that does guarantee that your Morgan goes first. Though, I mean, with the passive here already, with the filling speed bar by 5% per mystic enemy, that means your Morgan's likely going to go first anyways without Emma there, but Emma does kind of help keep the enemy team under control and does help a little bit in case they start throwing out a bunch of negative effects on your team. You're able to use Emma to kind of clear things up at that point. So, you know, this beats up on your regular Darkhold team. It also beats up on the Dormammu Darkhold variation. We're going to talk about that today. A little bittersweet because I just unlocked Dormammu this morning, working on upgrading him. But, yeah, I'm excited to get Dormammu up. Sucks that as soon as I get Dormammu, we have the stuff with Sinister and the Eternals basically beating up on Darkhold, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, it's hard to judge exactly how viable it is because we're only dealing with relatively weak Morgan Le Fays at this point. You know, like, she's only 3 yellow stars at this point, even at tier 17. So she's got solid health, but her focus and resistance stats aren't up to snuff. Those are going to be much more powerful when she gets those higher stars and red stars on her. So we'll see how this holds up in terms of higher Morgans, if this will still hold. But, you know, just basically all you really need to do with Mr. Sinister, tier 15, you just need to make sure you have the T4 clone on him. That's all you really need. Don't need to worry about the other T4s. Healer on him is fine. You're basically just going to get him to clone Morgan, and then it's pretty much all over at that point. Get out of here. So let's go ahead and break down this fight. And actually, I'm going to show you guys one that doesn't work too well, something to be careful of. At least right now, it can be a little tricky right now. If you have beefy Eternals like I do, like I have 7 red, Cersei, and Icarus, if you're going into a weak Morgan like I am right now, you're going to see there is a problem where you can knock her down low on health and force her into taunt, and it's not going to go too well. So, see here, there we go, we got the trauma and ability block on Morgan Le Fay. And, okay, cool. So, you know, she doesn't do anything on her first turn. She's not going to put trauma or ability block on your controllers, which means that you know, your Cersei and your Emma are safe here. But then we go with these ultimates, and it's gonna basically knock down Morgan low on health, and there you go, Morgan is now in stealth, and that kind of ruins it. So this is something to be careful of. If you have stronger Eternals like I do, you gotta be a little careful with this. Just a little warning for you guys. But yeah, I can't clone Morgan at that point, so it's over. All right, so we're going here against Commander Calno here. It's going to be about a 30k punchdown with our team here. Really, the thing is that you want to get the trauma and ability block on the enemy Morgan at the start of the fight. Because if you don't, well, then you're going to run into problems where you get ability block and trauma on both your Cersei and your Emma. This is where the red stars versus yellow stars is going to be really important. So a very strong Morgan is kind of key for making sure you get that trauma and ability block early on, which is what we did here. Now at this point, we're just going to reduce speed bar, and we got close there again with Morgan going into stealth mode. Again, as Morgan gets more red stars and yellow stars, that we'll be able to correct. That won't be an issue. There we go. We clone Morgan. Once again, we try to put a trauma and ability block, but she resists it. But because she doesn't have any negative effects, Morgan loses a little bit of speed bar, so that gives us a bit more of an advantage. Now we get stunned, and we get stunned on both our Cersei and Icarus, but we're going to clear that up right away. The time rewind here is going to reduce speed bar on everybody, but at that point, our Cersei and Icarus are going to outspeed the other characters, which means that they're going to clear up their taunts or clear up their stuns right away, and then they're going to be free to move. So there you go. They both clear their stuns. There you go. No problem there. And now we're stuck here with this Morgan. Gonna time rewind one more time here with our cloned Morgan. And you know, we're looking a little low on the health there on Dormammu. We're gonna stun Morgan with Cersei, and then now we're gonna start focusing on Wong. We're going to get stuck behind a Wong barrier for a while. You know, it's just the way it works. He's just annoying. The stronger your Wong is, the better off you're going to hold on defense. Yeah, he's just very annoying to get through. So the earlier we can get through Wong, the better. You get that blind on him, and every time he retaliates, he's not healing back up. I went for Dormammu because I realized Dormammu is, yeah, there you go. Dormammu was about to move. And ideally, you want to get rid of Dormammu before he moves, but we didn't have that luck here. But now we're stuck behind that taunt with Wong. But we had the ability block on Morgan, but now, yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I should have just let Morgan go for another turn. She had the ability block on her, so I didn't need to worry about her just yet. But I mean, at the same time, trying to flip some of these negative effects into positive effects on my characters. Of course, there's trauma on Icarus. That was very untimely trauma. Like, that was the worst character to get trauma on, really. But yeah, we got the time rewind there with Morgan, and now we're just trying to slowly go through that Wong. There we go, ability block on Morgan once again. And the nice thing is, the basics for Morgan will steal 10% speed or 10% health from from Wong over there. So you're doing some solid damage to him every time you hit him, at least with your Morgans. But yeah, there you go. Agatha died once. She's back again. Both Strange and Morgan assist. And we're going to have the ultimate here from Strange 2 in a second. That's going to hurt. A little bit of the game freezing up. There we go. Rewind once again. There you go. Reduce speed bar on the enemy team with Icarus. Reduce again here with Cersei. Agatha is gone. We're going to get trauma and ability block on Morgan. And I realized Strange was about to use his ultimate here. So yeah, I did not play this the best. Could have played it much better. We lost our Morgan here, which sucks. Yeah, that's why you don't want to let Strange go off. If he does, then you're in trouble. We're going to stun Morgan again. So don't need to worry about her. And if she's stunned, the enemy team does not gain speed bar while she's stunned too. So getting a stun on Morgan is very important. I should just stun Strange instead of Morgan, because I was just going to finish off Morgan there. Now that Morgan's gone, the enemy team's not going to gain speed bar from you moving, and you just kind of clean it up. So with Dormammu present, this fight takes quite a bit longer. It's about a minute longer if you're fighting with Dormammu on the team. Those revives with Dormammu makes it very, very difficult. But yeah, there you go. Strange is done, and now we just have Wong left. Wong's down once. He revives. And now we're going to take him out again. And there you go. So, yeah, not the cleanest attempt from me, but you guys can see, like, cloning the Morgan and getting the double dip on the speed bar for both our Morgans on our team, plus the time rewinds, which helps speed up your Eternals in a way. It's nice. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to really show there. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you guys are going to use? Are you guys excited to use it in Arena? Let me know down below, but as always, if you guys have enjoyed this video or found it helpful or informative, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.